She was all I ever wanted. It's Sunday, May 2nd, 1976, my 13th birthday. I awake in a 2-window room in Martinez, California, the Edgar Children's Shelter. The windows are chicken-wired shut, reinforced with nuts and bolts and screws, meant to squelch any well-laid plans of escape. After midnight, 2 police officers lead me from the backseat of a squad car into the intake room where a bald-headed man who looks as if he just swallowed the moon, Mr. Porter, processes my arrival. I don't know where my parents are. No next of kin either. A set of sheets, a toothbrush. My red Converse I'd stolen on a dare from Kmart screech across the sterile linoleum floors, announcing my arrival to the 6 unwanted teenage girls already asleep within earshot of the counselor's bullpen. Once inside the counselor's bullpen, across the desk from me, a Filipino woman the color of an uncooked kidney bean, Gail Maddie says, "Welcome." The key, heavy, jingles like sleigh bells every time she moves. I'm safe. Miss Maddie keeps watch over our unit until the sun toes daylight into the sky. "Good morning, pumpkin," a woman says, keys now tinkling like a joyride from her squiggly wristband. I wipe the sleep from my eyes and sit up in the rickety bed. She is white. Isabelline white, and her root beer-colored hair flutters about her head in ropey whirls. "My name ain't no pumpkin," I say, roll my eyes, swivel my neck. 2 movements all little black girls I know have, our way of establishing ground, letting whoever it is know we are not to be trifled with. "I know your name is Regina. I'm Miss Kerr. Welcome to the shelter." Cream of wheat, warm pet milk, vanilla with a bit of brown sugar. That's what the smell brought to my mind when she crouches down to meet my gaze. Her breath reaches across the small space between the 2 of us and fixes the scent. The scent fixes itself upon me and clings to my skin in a veil as thin as a baby's breath. It stains me the way odor does a newborn baby bird when a human hand touches it. Like the bird, I am marked forever. Love has its own smell. All I really want to do is walk down the street beside her. I want to reach for her hand, to thread my fingers through hers and swing our arms back and forth, up and over, back and forth, up and over, churning Miss Kerr's smell forever down, churning me and her forever down, down into our bones. However, my social worker, Gwen Ford, isn't having it. It is 1972 at a black social workers convening. A vigorous resolution vehemently opposing transracial adoption is passed. 1, black children should be placed only with black families, whether in foster care or adoption. 2, black children belong physically, psychologically, and culturally in black families. Human beings are products of their environments and develop their sense of values, attitudes, and self-concepts within their family structures. 3, black children in white homes are cut off from the healthy development of themselves as black people. I run away from 30 foster homes to be with her. That smell. My social worker argues for a level 14 residential treatment center. She says, "I'm sick. I need to be contained." She makes her case to the judge. I arrive at Guy Way's residential treatment center just as the trees start to stand naked against the backdrop of a late September sky. Within weeks, I'm diagnosed with schizophrenia, manic depression, bipolar, oppositional disorder, immaturity disorder. Doses of lithium precede Milleril, Thorazine follows Stelazine, each one more harsh than the other. Some days, my body jerks in uncontrollable fits. I swallow my tongue, my fingers lock, my thoughts melt into spit. My words drip down the front of my nightshirt in strings of drool. They give me Cogentin used on Parkinson's patients to counteract the adverse side effects. I was 15 then. Jean is forced to disappear from my life. White can't love black, black can't love white. I spend the next 27 years searching for her. 1980 to 2003, after a stint with homelessness, giving birth, a failed marriage, a brief stay in a halfway house, and after building a successful hair salon, I write a memoir, Somebody, Someone, about that woman and her smell and about how she loved and wanted me once upon a time. We need someone to corroborate your story, my editor says. Otherwise, you'll have to change all the names of the characters in your book. I do not understand the word corroborate. I look it up online. I get it. I don't know anyone who can vouch for me. We'll also need a photo for the cover of your book. What? Everybody knows foster kids are like Rolling Stones. We don't gather no moss. Who on earth will have a photo of me? I change all the names. You have it all, Tavis Smiley says from his studio. You have a thriving business. Your son is well-adjusted and now a best-selling book. What more do you want? I just want someone to say they are proud of me. I just want a witness, someone who can measure how far I've come. Back in my hotel room, I kick off my Manolos, scan my emails. I'm so proud of you, sweetheart. There's a number. May I speak to Sweetheart, is this you? Is this my baby girl? I never stopped loving you. They said I was the wrong color to love you. I meet Jean, Miss Kerr, at LaGuardia Airport. She hands me a book full of photos. She'd kept them for 27 years. On November 20th, 2003, Jean and I were legally adopted in the same courtroom which had denied her right to be my mother 27 years prior. At 41 was the first time I learned to say the word mommy. She was all I ever